Back in October of 2022, we sat round a table at ScotsCare, and with the help of several biscuits and some good coffee, we decided to launch a podcast. Why not? Everybody's got a podcast these days. A wee ScotsCare podcast may be a bit of fun and something to listen to for our clients and supporters. What we could never have predicted or tried to achieve at that point would be that the first series of the ScotsCare podcast would span 25 episodes, feature some truly amazing guests, have moments within them that would make us laugh and cry, and that this wee show would chart all over the world in the Apple not-for-profit chart, the UK, the USA, Australia, Italy, Singapore, South Korea and India, hitting the number 1 spot in several of those territories. People ask me who was your favourite guest, and I can honestly say every single guest has wowed me with their honesty, warmth, intelligence and wit. Russell Wardrop is an entrepreneur and business coach, a hugely successful man, so it was amazing to listen to him talk so candidly about the moment when he thought his business was finished.
And £100,000 came out of our diary 2 years ago last April. And another £500,000 came out in the next 6 weeks. And our business was done, Marcus.
Russell bounced back and is more successful than ever before. But what a grounded person. Clinical psychologist Dr. Emma Hepburn spoke to me about the nature of happiness and how her own career path took a very strange turn when she became an Instagram sensation.
It just suddenly rapidly grew and people are really engaging in it. And it was, and there was people sharing, like Alanis Morissette shared on my drawings, which was just, you can imagine the text message correspondence with me and my husband about that. Alanis Morissette started following me, husband. Isn't that ironic?
And the interview that charted the highest worldwide, including doing well in the USA, was with Andor and Rogue One actor Duncan Powell. But this was no celebrity interview talking about the glamour of a show business life. Instead, Duncan spoke about the personal hardships in his own life, what kept him going when he was driven right to the brink, and how being in a Star Wars movie may look cool, but the reality is not always what it's cracked up to be.
And the way that came about was so mystic and unfathomable, but I didn't have a part in the film. I only had a part after the rewrites and the reshoots, and I remember thinking, again, this was 2016, I remember thinking, now I've made it, now I won't have to worry about money or jobs or auditions, everything's going to come, and I don't think I'll work for a year after that.
So many wonderful guests over the past year, and there really is something for everyone. Fiona McKinnon on mental health and mindfulness in the workplace, Colin McLaughlin and what it's really like to be an SAS soldier, celebrity chef Tony Singh MBE, Greg Kane of Hue and Cry, landmine clearance expert Helen Gray, 3-times world champion boxer Hannah Rankin, Panto superstar Alan Stewart, founding editor of The One Show Doug Carnegie, former heroin addict turned Queensguard Paul Bogey, and so many more. The good news is we're coming back for a second series later in 2023, and we've already got some great guests lined up. In the meantime though, do have a listen to whatever takes your fancy, and follow the podcast for updates as to when we are back with the next run. Until then, thanks for listening.
ScotsCare, supporting London Scots with financial grants, welfare advice, counselling, sheltered housing, jobs coaching and family support.